Alright, well hey, this is the 5th installment of the Prospect Perspective, and in this one we are going to do the Saint George Groves, who's 9-0, 7 knockouts, 78% winning percentage, 2-time senior ABA champion, 9-time international medalist, and he also beat DeGale, the super middleweight Olympic champion, in 2006 in the amateurs, 75 fights, very decorated amateur, so he knows what he's doing. Now we're going over to his pro game. As we said, 9-0, 7 by knockout. If you look at it, he's only fought 3 guys that have had winning records. But in those 3, he beat Paul Samuels, who's a very reputable middleweight, solid middleweight, ranked like 43rd. And he also beat Adamu, who he beat for the Commonwealth Super Middleweight title. So, in the 2 fighters that he fought that had winning records were actually very worthy opponents and stuff like that, and something that you want to see with up-and-coming fighters. Now, going over him, as I said, he KO'd Adamu in 6 rounds, and he destroyed Samuels in 1. And the ref stopped that, but that was a good stoppage because he was getting hit with a lot of bombs. Now, we said he has good power. He's got fast hands. He has lots of hand and head movement, and he throws feints in. His hands are always moving, and he's always moving his head around and stuff like that. He's popping the feints. So when you see this, this is nice. The one thing that you don't like to see is what I just showed you, is the hands are down. And they stay down when he is throwing his punches. Every throw that he does throw is with aggression. He throws the nice hard shots, and he gets after it. Now, he goes to high-low well. He hammers the body. He has nice timing. He has good footwork. And he does a nice thing that you like to see, is he'll double up the hooks. When he hits here, he'll throw a double hook. He also has a nice one where he'll pop the right hand, drop back, and fire the right hand again. These are 2 things that you like to see. It's good to have. It's very deadly. It's a nice combination there. Now, as I said, he holds his hands low. He doubles up the right. But the one thing that we see is that he goes straight back too much. But it's not as bad as if you're just backing up and you're trying to get away from something. His backups, he's actually stepping back. So at any time when he steps back, he can automatically fire a shot, step back, and pop out and fire his shots off and land with pretty good accuracy there. Now, he doesn't like to fight on the inside, or from what we've seen or what we see, when Adamu got close, there was no real punches being thrown. It was more holding, and that was it. But he does good on the outside where he can stand and keep his distance from people. He's got a nice chopping right hand that comes in and comes down. You like to see these things? Very nice, very impressive. Now, he's open, and what I say by this, if he's going up against the top boxer, because his hands are low, and because he keeps him here, he does get hit flush with shots. So, it's not something that he can avoid, but he's only had 9 pro fights. And you're looking at a kid that's already ranked in the top 60 in the world in his division, and he's already the super middleweight champ of the Commonwealth. So, these are very, very positive things to see from this kid. He's got a lot of stuff, and I think he will start to tighten up the D. You'll see the hands come up just a little more. That right hand needs to sit here more often than it does. Occasionally it is up here. He uses this to try and feint and draw people in. But at the same time, it takes a lot to get that hand up. Now, when you see him stepping straight back, that's bad if the fighter can keep coming forward and throwing shots. Because you're only going straight back, you can't get away from it. But the things that you see from top elite fighters like a Manny Pacquiao or Mayweather is instead of just going straight back, they come over to the side. And they get in and they move around and they make the opponent get off balance, and they create the angles. if you're just going straight back, even if he is stepping back to pop the shot off, even if he is doing that, the problem is that they can just come straight forward and they don't have to stop, they don't have to alter their plan. They can still keep coming at him. Okay? Well, that's pretty much it for George Groves. I think he has a great future. The ceiling's the limit with this guy. And it'll be exciting to see how he goes. Alright? Well, hey, this is Bigragu. I'm out. Keep punching.